Hi everyone, Saeed here. In today's video, I'm going to teach you two different tutorials. One of them is about infographic slides, and in another one, I will teach you how to design animated waves in PowerPoint. First, let's check them out. In the first part, I'm going to teach you how to design this beautiful infographic slide. After that, you will learn how to design these animated waves in PowerPoint. You can use it for multiple purposes. For example, you can utilize it in the welcome slide, or you can operate it for the chapter separation. Also, today I will introduce an incredible website which is called ispringsolutions.com. More details on it later in this video. From the Shapes menu, select this shape with 24 wings. Hold the Shift key down and draw it. Then set its diameter to 5. Now drag the yellow dot to create a shape like this. Let's align it to the middle and center. Draw a circle and change its diameter to 2.5. Again, align it to the middle and center. If you want, you can click on one of the wings and adjust the yellow dot to a suitable position. Now select both of them and in the Shape Format tab, in the Merge Shapes section, make them union. Draw a circle and set its diameter to 2.8. Then align it to the middle and center. For your better understanding, let me increase the transparency of the circle to 50%. Now select both of them and choose Intersect from the menu. Alright, the gear is ready. Now let's do some enhancement on the shape. Right-click on the background and select Format Background. Let me choose a dark color for it. And fill this shape with a gradient fill. We only need 2 spots, so delete these 2. I'm going to use these color codes for the gradient. So first select this spot and open More Colors window. Then type the code here. Repeat this for the other spot. Let me change the direction as well. Now add an inner shadow in this direction to the shape. Set the blur amount to 25 and distance to 0. Let me change the diameter of this shape to 3.75. Don't forget to adjust it to the center again. Draw a circle and set 2.9 for the diameter. By using the eyedropper tool, choose this light color and remove its outline. Also, add an inner shadow in the opposite direction to it. Set the blur amount to 11 and distance to 13. Again, draw a circle with 2.6 diameter. Fill it with white color and remove its outline. Also, add an inner shadow to the center and change the blur amount to 35. Now select all of them and align them to the middle and center. Hold the Ctrl key down and make another copy of them. Then by pressing Ctrl G, group them. The first part is ready. Now you should change the color of the second part. Align them to the middle and center. Duplicate them and group them. Repeat this process for as many as steps you have. In this section, we have to specify the order of all the layers. So we have to activate the selection pane. Okay, this one is at top, so change its name to 1. This one is 2, and go on. You can see the diameter of each group and the color codes that I used for each shape. Now we have to arrange them according to their numbers like this. As you see, the order of all the layers is correct. Alright, it is time to add some text boxes to the slide. Click on this little icon to add a text box and type in step 1. Align it to the center, and by using the eyedropper tool, choose a dark color for it. And if you like, you can change its font style. Repeat this for the other steps and add each step's title. Now duplicate the slide, and in the first slide, drag all the titles to the outside. Also rotate each gear 180 degrees. At the end, select the second slide and add morph transition to it. Now your PowerPoint is ready. I hope you liked this infographic slide. I will put the download link in the description. But in this section, I'm going to teach you how to design this animated wave in PowerPoint. But before that, let me introduce an incredible tool which is called iSpring Suite. As you know, I'm an associate professor and I teach mechanical engineering at university. Preparing lessons, quizzes, marking exam papers and other stuff was really time-consuming. But recently, I got to know the iSpring Suite, which is an add-in for PowerPoint. This tool helps you to create courses, quizzes, and video lessons very quickly. You can get it from the ispringsolutions.com. When you install it, you can see the iSpring Suite 11 tab in the menu bar. This tab has lots of different tools which not only helps you to do your courses super fast, but also they will look professional. Let's start with slide templates. If you click on this icon, you can see a lot of different templates for different topics. For example, I like this topic, so click on this arrow to see all the slides. If you want to import more than one slide, hold the Ctrl key down and select them, then click on Insert. As you see, my template is ready. Now I can easily modify it. You can change picture, titles, and details. Let's see the final results. PowerPoint templates are just a small part of iSpring Suite. We have a lot of tools. If you click on the quiz, you can create a graded or survey quiz. There are 14 different quiz templates, such as true or false, drag and drop, multiple responses, and other templates. For example, I have prepared a quiz for my students. Let me show you how it works. The question is here. You should select the answer and continue to the next page. At the end, you can see the result for each student. Isn't it awesome? You don't need marking exams anymore. It doesn't matter which field you are teaching or working on. You can prepare quizzes for any topic, even for elementary school. One of the interesting parts of iSpring Suite is its characters. By clicking on this icon, you will see lots of different characters for different topics. On this side, you can filter them. For example, I'm looking for an illustration image, male and business character. I like this. Let's select this pose and insert it. You can also add so many different icons or shapes to your presentation. For example, let me add this cell phone to the slide. It is so easy. With only some clicks, you can design your slide. I published my third book almost 5 years ago, but it was a hard copy. In iSpring Suite, there is a section where you can easily convert your PDF, Word, or even a PowerPoint file to an ebook. I converted my PDF file to an ebook. Look how amazing it looks. It doesn't matter if you are a teacher or a businessman. Whatever you do, if you are looking to create a professional course for your business or your students, I highly recommend you the iSpring Suite. They have a lot of tutorials and support on their website, so you can create amazing courses using PowerPoint. Alright, I hope you found this information helpful. Let's get back to the video. First, zoom out a little bit. You can do it with the help of the Control key and mouse scroll wheel as well. In the Shape menu, select the Curve tool and draw a shape like this. At the end, double-click to exit from the drawing mode and fill it with a color. Draw another shape on this side. Right-click on the background and select Format Background and fill it with a gradient fill. These are the color codes that I used for the background, but make sure that the radial type is selected and the direction is from the center. Let me fill the shapes with gradients as well. But select this spot and go to the More Colors window, then make its color a little brighter. In this case, select the linear type in this direction. Now use the Format Painter tool and paste the formatting to this shape as well. Also, let's remove the outline from both shapes. Let me add a drop shadow in this direction to this shape. Set the transparency to 15, blur to 50, and distance to 12. You should use the same properties for this shape, but the direction of the drop shadow has to be in the opposite direction. Now add your title and send it back. We learned this text effect in previous videos. Its link is in the description. Anyway, since we want to animate the text, we have to drag it down to the outside. Alright, everything is ready. Now we have to add the line animation to all the contents. Press Ctrl A to select all of them, and from the Animation tab, add the line animation to them. In this case, it is better to change the direction to the top. Now we have to modify their passes. Click on this little red arrow and drag it to the position you want. Repeat this for this wave and this one. Let me preview to see if everything is alright or not. Now click on the animation pane and select all the animations, then set Start with Previews for all of them. Also select these two animations which belongs to the waves and increase their duration to 10 seconds. Right click on them and select the effect options from the menu. Remove the smooth start, then click on OK. Okay, let's see how it looks. It's good, but I don't like it. It is so solid. Let's add a video to the background. From the Insert tab, click on the video and select this device. Now add your video to the slide. First, send it back. Go to the Playback tab, set Start Automatically, and loop until stopped. You know, its color doesn't suit this slide. Let's edit it. In the Video Format tab, go to the Color section and choose your preset format. But none of them suit this slide. So go to More Variation and select the Eyedropper tool. Then select this color. Let's edit the video. Right-click on it and select Format Video. In this window, set the brightness to 35 and contrast to 70. For the last step, go to the Animation tab, Animation pane, and choose Start with Previews for the video. Let's see how it looks. It is stunning. Tell me in the comments, what do you think about these animated waves? In the template file, I have prepared 4 different slides with different colors. I will put the download link in the description.